Welcome to the I get anxious because this is all new installs on a new computer, and I really hope, I've done tests, we should be good, but really hope nothing breaks about like the console recording here. Anyway, today we're doing something different, which is we're playing Lock, which is a game in Dreams, which is a game on the PS4 that makes games. I always kind of wanted to cover games that are made within a game in this sort of way. I guess it's a little bit like when you play custom portal maps and so on, but this one seems interesting. Lock is a puzzle hunt style game. Every solution is an English word. There is a high expectation that you will need to write, draw, or take notes using paper and pencil. Using outside resources such as the internet is also encouraged. Game progress is saved automatically. So, immediately going heavy with it. Ooh, that was a weird flicker. Hello? How do you do? Ah! You're not inverted! I thought I already set it to be that. Did I press B or something? Is that the goof that I made? No, it is on. This game just doesn't care. Cool. Not very nice of you, game, to just ignore that about me. The runner. The hand-drawn texture-y stuff is interesting. I think that's just kind of like what Dreams games kind of go for a lot of the time. Zoom and sprint. Touchpad for menu. Does the menu have control settings? Or there it is. It's hiding in the touchpad. We found it. Thank God. Okay. I can stop worrying now. Yeah, that was gonna drive me crazy. So there's a familiar setting where it's a colorful island in the middle of an infinite void of ocean, except for those islands over there, I guess. Wait, no, that was a clouds. Okay, that was clouds. I thought I saw an island over there. That might be an island. Nope, that's clouds. I'm not crazy, right? I look in certain directions and certain masses of darkness look a little bit way more like an island than the surrounding area. So we're going to be on a puzzle island. It's going to be basically an escape room where I've got to sort of solve my way through a series of things. I'm taking a bit of a risk here and trying out a Dreams game, but I have seen a number of recommendations that this might be something special. Hello! Bet that's important in some way. There is a pink piece of paper on a fallen piece of fence down there in the water. Wonder if it's retrievable. Lock instruction manual. Lock. Logic-operated combination keep. Provides system access only to users who provide the correct four-letter keyword. Operation. Use the directional pad to enter the correct keyword. Press triangle button to submit. If key is accepted, the associated subsystem will unlock. Reset. Pressing square will reset. Support. Enter keyword hint to request a password reminder at any time. Up to 3 hints are stored in each device. Security questions. What is your mother's maiden name? Well, you'll need to solve the blue lock panel. Observation skills, patience, notebook paper, and enthusiasm. Wow! Well, I've just got those in spades, don't I? Except notebook paper. It's never notebook form paper. What is up? I can't like jump down there. Curious what's going to go on with there, because it looks like something I'd want, right? There's just a weird piece of purple paper down there. But the ocean itself is a purple paper damn it. Purple paper eater. Or blew that. Okay. I got it. It's not that. Okay, I need to turn this down. I made a gross miscalculation about the volume of this game. And that error sound is not a sound that I want to hear at that volume again. Thank you. Okay. Do I get locked out if I press it too many times? Okay, so there are 4 slots. A 4-letter keyword. So do I just look around for a 4-letter keyword? Lock has an L. Can't just be lock, can it? Observation, patience. It says I'll need notebook paper, just open this, so there must be some shit that I am missing so far. Planks of wood that are kind of blur together due to the art style / graphical rendering system. The boat was called the Runner. There's a purple piece of paper on a piece of broken wood. Can I crouch? Trying every button real quick. Nope. Probably not. I guess I can check the... Nope, not that pause menu. The other pause menu. No, no mention of crouching. So I can't, like, look under that deck. The first puzzle will be the expectation calibrator, where I need to get a sense for what puzzles are like in the first place in this game. That drain seems awkwardly placed, just in general. 2 trees. Can I meaningfully find the part of the fence that... I guess it's just this... Yeah, right here is where the piece fell out. There is a purple down there. I guess I might as well just try lock first. Just in case. Oh, the up and down don't necessarily go in the direction I would have guessed. Okay, so that's not the answer. It'd be weird if it was. Oh. The speaker up here? Does it ever say anything? I would assume that it would. Pressing square resets it to its default. What if its default was the answer? Nope, default is blue. That's where it started. That would be a funny solution to have. Enter keyword hint to request a password reminder at any time. Observation, patience, notebook, and enthusiasm. Opni? One, two, four, three. One. Oh, it's open. It's just open. The password's open. You don't need notebook paper. You can't trick me. The freaking instruction. The third instruction is 4, and the fourth instruction is 3. Let's see. Oh yeah, up and down go in the opposite directions of where I would think on the alphabet. Maybe it's because I inverted look. Maybe an inverted alphabet too. I find it really interesting that when you invert controls just for your camera, sometimes it leads to weird inversions elsewhere in the game, and it's like, nope, didn't mean that, but okay. Ah! Wow. I was about to have a real overthink moment of like... No, shut up, PlayStation. God damn it, you're doing this again? Alright. I was about to have a real overthink moment where I started, like, trying to count things in the environment, or, like, trying to come up with, like, is something in the environment a clue, like, tree, or purple, or fence? None of which are 4 letters. Well, tree is. But, like, I'm like, what does that mean? Is that the answer somehow? I was, like, starting to really get crazy with it. And then I finally noticed that shit right there. That's clever. First clue is that the first letters are bolded. Second clue is realizing that the numbered instructions are out of order, which only makes sense for turning into the word open. Alright.
Congratulations. You've completed the initial calibration sequence and successfully interfaced with your first lock panel. My name is Ott, and I'll be your guide throughout the incredible journey of creating your perfect or as we like to call it, your to get started. Take a peek in the drawers near the entrance.
Or as we like to call it, your... Alright. I have no idea what he said at that part. Shit, he said to get started. Fuck. Can you repeat that? Wait, I got distracted by your voice glitches. Where did... Ah, shit. What did he say to do to get started? Hello. Okay, so we have a key. How do I look at my stuff? Items. Green key, entryway. 6% completionism. No scroll bar, I think. I think that's the whole... Yeah, the scroll bar looks done, so I think that's all the items. Ah. What? How did I do that? There we go. Oh. 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 Quick. It's Morse code. You have to decode this to solve the next puzzle. Blue framed star, red gas pump. That's probably something, right? I'm gonna assume that's on top. That's on purpose. That glitchiness, because it's behaving too weirdly to be a normal glitch. It's not Z fighting. Like, it's not just flickering out and out of existence. It's also moving and teleporting. So I think they're doing that on purpose. I don't know how you do that, but okay. Ought. Still calibrating my expectations a bit, so I'm trying to think about how much these things might be clues. This seems like a clue scheme. It's a green border around a lock. That's a blue border around a star, red border around a gas pump, yellow border around fire. Unsure if this is related. It's also a bordered thing, kind of, but it's a black border around a unknown thing, and it looks sketchy and weird compared to everything else. That just breaks the convention entirely, so it might just be decorative. Or not. They want me to open that with the key, obviously, but I'm gonna immediately look around everywhere. What is that? Is this just a stripe on the wall? It doesn't... At first I thought it was lighting, but I don't think it is. Is that a rose? Time. Ugh. Oh. Troll. So they gave me a door to 2 keys. There's a yellow door here with a hexagon. Both of the green doors have a diamond on them. Red door. Something. Oh. New question. It was a branching path, apparently. I could have opened this door instead. And it looks like the key locks in the door, so you don't get it back. This is tilted up, and it makes me think I can grab it or something. The chessboard. I don't want to play chess. Don't make me. Please? So more. This is definitely a scheme. Green mouse, purple car, orange fish, bird losing its goddamn... Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, these are on purpose. It's so weird. Can I fix you? No. 2 green stools up, 1 green stool down. Who knows what could count as some kind of clue? The gallery. Neat. Why is this pleasant to look at? How does art work? Somebody tell me. 4 eyes. That seems kind of important. This one doesn't look like it has any specific clues, but that one just randomly has 4 eyes on it in a way that really stands out as being separate from the rest. Things covered in rings. It's a weird squiggly. The flower on top. The haziness of this art style is weird. Like that ring in particular is just hazier than the rest of it looks. But it's all kind of hazy. Another squiggle up there. Nothing immediately stands out about that one. I bet that if I look at this in a specific direction, it spells a word. It's my immediate guess. Four? That's only one word, though. Or it's only 3 letters. Look for plant? Because the current password is look. Which, can I... No, you can't. You don't press stuff from here. Look for plant. There's shadows in the background. I don't know if look for plant is actually a clue. 3 eyes. Could be the code. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we're doing four-part button codes as our passwords, then those 4 things probably indicate one of the passwords, probably this one. How does that correlate with the fact that I can make a word? Not an especially exciting word. It appears to just be the word for, F-O-R, which is not much. It's hard to draw a clue from that one. Blue, cyan, red, white. RWBC is not a word. This is a bit of a just throwing it out there. Because why not, I guess? Rubka. The kerning is weird, right? It looks like C is really far away from everything else. Is it a clue? There's 2 plants in the room. But I don't know if look for was even a clue. 4 it has to mean something. So this is a green border. There's whatever's going on there. Blue, cyan, red, white, gray? RGBC is also not a good anything. Nah. I think we're gonna spell words, but I could be wrong about that. Be more satisfying. Okay, so let's look around at the green stuff. The question also is whether or not the answer has to be in this room. For example, green, mouse. The kitchen. Oh, it's a new code. Is that also green. Did the other one have a cable coming out of it? Yes. So this one goes through the floor here, and then we don't see it again, so we don't know where it went. Code goes through here and into this box. So I need to solve 3 puzzles. Maybe this comes up through here. It looks like you gotta solve the green puzzles to open up this panel, basically. So I probably have all the... What is happening? It's really weird details everywhere. Okay, so lock, mouse, mouse and rat are both not 4-letter words. But lock is. It's also the name of the game. None of these are green. If green's even what we're doing here. I walked around a lot out here and I didn't see anything out here, so I think we might be done with the outside. But I can't close the outside. I don't think. Green carpet. Square. Rug. Door. Rose. Rose. Lock. Mouse. Stool. It is 7 p.m. Or a.m., I guess. It doesn't really seem like sunrise or sunset. Clock probably isn't diegetic. It's not really the right use of that word. It's an aggressively opening thing. Hello? What? There's a lock on the stove. The stove has been child-proofed. Oreos? News Oreos. A lid? What is that? A coaster, I guess? But just for salt and pepper? Somebody seems to have just a cup of milk. The Oreos are in configurations of 2, 1, and 4. Stenography. Yeah. By Johannes Trithemius. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. George Orwell. Introduction. Stenography is the technique of hiding secret data within an ordinary non-secret file or message. The word stenography comes from the Greek stenographia, which combines the words steganos, meaning covered or concealed, and graphia, meaning writing. Standard numerical substitution. The most basic encoding systems, numerical substitution simply replaces the letters for A through Z with corresponding numbers 0 through 25. Pigpen. The Pigpen cipher is based on an encryption technique used by Freemasons. A key is used that is based on 2 tic-tac-toe grids, and 2 X's can be seen below. To substitute the portion of the key containing the letter needed to write the Pigpen. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how a Pigpen cipher works, because I don't actually know. So A through I are on a tic-tac-toe grid. But S, T, U, V are down there in a weird cross. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. So the idea is that if you drew the borders, like in an Excel sheet, like the borders of each cell, and only drew those cells, they would be unique. Because A through I all have unique drawings you would make. If you just drew the lines adjacent to each letter, they would always look different. And then, of course, like a 4-way... But down there is just 4 different triangles without one of the walls, so like carrots or whatever, and those are facing 4 different directions. So everything on the left side is unique, and then they're like, well, we got half the alphabet. Shit. And then they just did the other side of the alphabet, but with a dot. So they just added a dot, and that's how they got through a second amount of that. Something doesn't seem right here. Let's see. It's 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 8 is 26. Oh, right. Yeah, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. 0 through 25. I just noticed it, like wasn't it an odd number a second ago? Yeah, no, those do match up perfectly. Okay. So I get that one. Braille is just actual Braille. Not the best security measure considering people just know it. There's people that are just if you've got a security system that a bunch of normal people are just fluent in, then it's not a good security system. Braille is a system that enables blind and visually impaired people to read and write. It consists of raised dots arranged in cells. A cell is made up of 6 dots. Each cell represents, yeah. So you can discover what it means by touch, which this always blew my mind that people could get to the point where they could recognize it so acutely that they could read it. Because that, I guess the fingers are really sensitive and so on, but like I can't imagine being able to like feel ridges and being able to translate that into language. That seems completely nuts to me, and so it's wildly impressive. The NATO phonetic alphabet, you just say those words, and it means that letter in Morse code. We know what these things are. Flag semaphore? The fucking flag system? A telegraphy system for conveying information at distance. Information is encoded by the positions of red flags. It is red when both flags are held in fixed positions. Okay. I mean, I feel like the George Orwell quote at the beginning really set it up for this being secrets, but these are just like standardized information that you just have. You didn't even mention rotation ciphers yet. Huh. These are mostly things I vaguely knew existed, and a few that I definitely knew existed. Hello. But yeah, it's I guess we'll just see if they come up at some point. Who knows what the clues could be in this game? Those cups are suspicious. What does that color cipher mean? Oop. Is this sync Morse coding me? Alright, long, short, what is it? Lord knows I've never memorized and probably never will Morse code. I don't think long, short exists. Let's see. No. There's long, short, long. There's long, short. Oh no, long, short, C. I skipped right past it somehow, apparently. C. Sync is C. Now I just need to figure out where I would put sync in the process. 214. C B E. C B E. C is not a word. Stool. Stove. Huh. It's funny because I'm searching for things that jump out to me directly as being part of a password, and I'm trying to get into the habit of being able to recognize them and all that. That jumped out like fucking crazy. That was like, it was like plastered on it. Like, hello, I am the password. I am sorry though, but like, what the fuck is... I just need to register this. Calm down. So this is supposed to be on my left, right? Yeah. That's spooky. Just wanted, yeah, okay, just wanted to make sure we all registered that about this. Okay, so just so I'm clear. One of the things I'm taking away from this is that, well, some of the art style stuff might be a little like, in Dreams. If this is our Dreams' fault or whatever, there's like certain elements of the fidelity that I'm like, I don't know, that just looks, it looks a little weird to me. Maybe it's just not my favorite brand of sketchiness or whatever. That is a hell of a trick to pull off in a game-making tool of another game. So when you're in the... First of all, this is just a really small house, obviously. And the area I've explored inside of that house is way bigger. But also, when you look out that window in the kitchen, it's not the world we see on this island. It's some kind of, like, autumn forest. Did I just see something weird in this? No, it's just a dark spot. I thought I saw a clue hanging out on there for a second there. So there's a few weird things going on here. So for all I know, I could come out of a door of this house on another part of this building and just come out on a different island or something, or not an island. So who knows where they're gonna go with some of that. So the puzzle is to put in 4-digit codes. And any number of things around me could be clues. Like 712. Which is HM. You were C, right? Like come? But I would need some kind of clue to point towards M. Or even a clue that indicates... Yeah, no, that's not the answer. Came? But I currently don't have any reason to associate this clock with that sink. And I think the connections are going to be more concrete than that as we proceed forward, right? What's noteworthy is this clock has red hands. And that does not really assist in readability. They could have just been black. So it might be part of a red code. And if that's the case, do the blue shades here indicate that this sink is part of a blue code? Salt is on a green thing while pepper is not on it. Is salt? Or stenography? Or door? Or stool? Or mouse? Huh. Okay, so I've made a bunch of observations. Let's go ahead and take a break. And I'm going to try to mix... Did it fade away? It did. That might just be unimportant. That might not be a thing. But yeah, the mouse faded away. I'm gonna take a break and chronicle all of the things I've observed so far in a text document. Like based on color, basically. Like green, lock, and all that. And I'll bring them all together. And maybe when I have the ability to look at them written down, I can actually make a connection.